Yo, 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 yo. What the business, people? It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos on this Saturday night. It's just our opinion podcast, broadcasting direct out of the DFW area. That's right. I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth. Well, I'm in the suburb of Dallas, Fort Worth, McKinney, Texas, chilling like a villain. Um, damn, change my letter. Yeah, there we go. Yep. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I tell you, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Actually, I'm down here for my son's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to little Reese. And just chilling as always. Well, let's get the party started. Oh damn, I did? Uh-oh, no, screwing up. Mm-mm-mm. Gotta type up what's today's topic. Boy, I tell you when you gotta do shit. Oh, let me see. I tell you what, y'all hold that thought. I need to get this banner right. No, that's all right. I'm good. Fuck it. Oh, that's why. But let me come back out, y'all. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're back. We're back. I had to get my other channel going on Facebook because it was the only channel that wasn't working. It be that way sometimes because this is like the most popular channel, and they be trying to act all funny and bougie with us. But it is what it is. But I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm here on this Saturday evening once again, broadcasting live and direct from the DFW. Uh, Man, I guess I've been trying to get up in here and make it do what it do because I had to go by the Drinky Wink store. You know what I'm saying? But tonight's topic is going to be pretty trippy, and it's about the hatred that hate produced part 2. At this time, we're going to be talking about why are we so censored so badly in today's society. I remember when I was young, when I was a kid back in the 80s, a lot of things that we done that you would never think about doing in this society that would make the kids of this generation be like, what? Y'all did that? Yeah. We did all kind of good. We did all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was dangerous, we learned our lessons. We didn't cry and bitch about it our whole life. We just chucked it up and made moves and did what we did. But, a lot of the stuff that we done as kids back in the days, we didn't have to be told, like they got these commercials where they say, don't attempt this stunt, this is only a stunt, don't attempt this at home and all this other shit. And it's just like, who are raising these kids in this generation to where you have to basically sensitize everything in society? I mean, it's to the point where you have to be a certain way in society. You have to talk a certain way in society. And it's just fucking mind boggling to me. Hello, First Lady. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I don't know. I just don't get it. I mean, I want to pull up some pictures because it was some stuff that Dark Prince sent me back here that I want to share with you guys on the things that I remember going through as a child compared to how things are now. Cut it out, First Lady. I ain't nobody like Jangling said on that movie Life that's on the screen now. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Yeah. Hell, it better look nice, goddamn it. And money I spent to get my shit cut the way I want to get it cut. Because I'll make sure I show my cousin so that way he can get a better understanding. Because I know he probably be looking like I could cut that, cuz I know he can. Shout out my cousin Fred Tyler. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to these pictures, y'all. I want to show y'all something. Damn, did I post it? I did. I guess I didn't. Y'all give me a second. I want to show y'all something. Why I say what I say about being desensitized in today's society. Because, it's basically, oh shit. For the tell son. Well, that was my vibration on my damn tablet there. I should know. Let me cut that damn vibration off. But come on. I hate the vibration there. But that's why I slipped down. But anyway, it's funny that they want to kind of just make you make it where you can say only certain things, and it's kind of like taking away the amendments that they once upon a time gave the American people. Well, kind of leaving us out because you know, shit, we ain't had no motherfucking rights in the first place. But you know, they say we have rights, but you know damn well we don't have fucking rights in this country like that. Other than that, we wouldn't be catching hell in the streets like we catching hell. But you know, there's some pictures that I want to show you guys um, that I thought I'd put on here, but I didn't. Just go to show you I'll be doing some everything. Uh, it's just some memories of things that we used to do back in the '80s. You know, early and mid and late '80s. You know, things that it was like life was in a big perspective in that time compared to how it is now. And it's really sad because these kids growing up to be, as I call them, snowflakes. You know, you can't even say certain things. You can't even, you know, kids got to be a certain way in society. You know, there wasn't no such thing as, you know, yeah, we had bullying and all that shit when we was in school, but bullying was like the starter kit for you becoming a young man or young woman. Because without bullying, you won't be able to learn how to protect yourself into society as you get older. A lot of us find ourselves, you know what I'm saying, forgetting that once upon a time when we were kids, we all had those complexes where people tried to bully us, but at the same time, when it got to the point where you got tired of being bullied, you put them hands on his ass. Because it might be to the point where you come to school and you come to school feeling some type of way. Your mom might told you ain't getting them that new Barbie doll set or something, or you might not be getting the new Hot Wheels racetrack for Christmas or whatever the case may be, and you just fired up. You got that much, you know, or you've been on punishment. You know, you couldn't go outside and play with your friends or something. And you come back to school, and this same person that been fucking with you for so long came and got in your face, and you just automatically snapped out and beat the hell out of them. You became a damn hero. And when you became a hero, the girls that thought you was a little Rudy Poo, or whatever the case may be, and the boys that thought you know, was just letting whatever happen, they respected you better. You know, and we seen the lost side of all of that, and we're supposed to be able to teach our kids the things we've been through. And they don't want us to teach our kids. They want our kids to basically be, you know, a certain type of way in society. And that's not a good look, or for damn, to me anyway, because, you know, you don't want your kids growing up thinking that the police is going to always be there in their corner, especially black kids anyway. You know, you want your kids to grow up to, if somebody hit them for no reason, you knock their asses the fuck out back. But you got in this society where they're telling you that your kids, that they'll look out for your kids and whatever the case may be, and your kids ain't got nothing to worry about. And we go along with that because we believe that's the way it is, you know. And it don't be that way. It be to the point where your kids come home and the teachers, well, I don't know nothing about it. They tell you all the lies and shit, you know, like, yeah, uh, he didn't tell me that happened, but your son been and told him, they just didn't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? And your son or your daughter basically had to you know, defend for themselves by coming to tell you. And then when they come to tell you, you know what I'm saying, you highly upset because that's your baby. And you don't want nobody messing with your baby. But this is the things I remember coming up as a child. Remember just reading, eating your cereal. I remember my sister, shout out to Doris Jackson. She used to do this right here, where you'd be eating your cereal and be reading the back of the box like you really know what the ingredients are and or whatever the case may be. That's crazy. But so but yeah, those were one of the things that I can remember back in coming up as a child we used to do. But I really didn't do that often because I was too busy watching Saturday morning cartoons or watching cartoons before it was time to go to school, eating cereal or whatever. And then I'm out the door. I'm on my way to school. Only time you really watch, a cereal or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and looking at the boxes, you were sitting at the table with no TV in the in the kitchen or whatever the case may be, or the eating dining room or whatever, you know. But other than that, this is one of the things we've done, and it's like saying that before it was phones and tablets, this is what we did. Yeah, true enough, we did do that. Wasn't no internet, wasn't no cell phones or none of that shit out. The cell phones that were out back then, the cellular phones, they didn't have the shit that they got on these phones now. But yeah, so that's the thing right there. That's one of the things I can remember coming up, you know, even to, in the 80s, you know, even to some of the gadgets we had back in the days, like the Walkmans, the Discmans. Well, the Walkman was before the Discman, but, we know I turn up. Yeah, we had a good ass Walkman, Sony Walkman. Oh, yeah, it was the shit. Sony and Magnavox. But Sony used to outdo Magnavox. And sometimes I think Magnavox used to kind of outdo Sony. But they had some damn good sound design, equipment back then, even now. So, yeah, we didn't had all this type of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? But the moral of the story behind all of that is the fact that, the things that we came up with, or the things that came up back in those days were a whole lot to where, you know what I'm saying, it didn't really fully distract us from being and doing the things that we're supposed to do in our lives compared to how things are with the internet and stuff like that. Because we had our own little, how you say it, our own little pattern daily. Well, sat on the weekend, get up in the morning, go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, wash your face, you know what I'm saying, brush your teeth, go in there, fix your cereal, sit sit on the floor, or sit at the table, wherever there's a TV at, cut the Saturday morning cartoons on, watch that till they go off, and then we get ourselves prepared for the outside event. Basketball, basketball, baseball, whatever you had going on, in your yard, you had friends and stuff, y'all playing with toys, or riding skateboard, bicycles, or whatever, all these things, these outside events that we had going on was legit. We don't have that. Kids don't do as much as they used to do back in the days, and it's because, and I believe it's because that they want these kids nowadays to be a certain type of way compared to how we were back in the days. Because true enough, even in them times, we respected our family folks, grown people, period. I mean, I remember like this picture right here is such a memory. When your friends used to show up at your door to come out and play, you know what I'm saying? I remember that. Shout out to my partner D Train, my homeboy, K Block, Kenny Caldwell. Let's just name a few guys from South Central. They used to come up to the house just like that. We ready to play. Balls, riding go karts, mini bikes, and just doing shit. This doing young men stuff. Even though we probably did some little crazy shit that got us in trouble too, but that was all growing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these kids nowadays, they don't even know the half the things we did when we were young. And that's the most hurting part about it because, through all that, the creativity of that time basically had your mindset sought for how you wanted your life to be as an adult. Because if you was fucking with, say for instance, bicycles, fixing bikes, go-karts, mini bikes, skateboards, all type of stuff, just doing stuff in the back of your mind later on in that life, you were gonna become a mechanic. Shout out to my boy D Train, because D Train, I work on cars. He be building motors and all kind of shit out there in California. So, and he used to take bikes and we used to do all that little stupid stuff. We was not stupid stuff, but all the exciting stuff back then. And a lot of these youngsters, they don't even know the half of the things that we used to do back then. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. And it's like crazy because these young folks, they seem to not have a clue. And a lot of it is our fault because some of the family folks probably feel like I don't want to show them because I almost got killed or almost got hurt real bad or whatever. And this is like, you just making this young man, a young woman weak for what the world is going to basically throw up into their face in the future. Because if you don't prepare them now, they will never be prepared ever. And if they get prepared to the society within, they're going to sure enough be in trouble. Because society within is going to take advantage of they not ready ass. I'm just being honest. But there's a lot of things that we have grown up to learn, love, and do, that I can remember. And like even as a teenager, these things. Shout out to you women, to y'all females out there. I know y'all remember these days back in the 90s and 80s on back. Before cell phone. This is how we made it do what it do, talking to that female that we had a crush on or going with, or that boy that she had a crush on or was going with. Be up on the phone. And heaven forbid if your mama didn't have Callaway. And I know y'all remember Callaway. Callaway was where if a person called, you hear that beeping sound, boop, boop, just like you do on your cell phone, and you answer the call. But if your mother didn't have Callaway, because a lot of times your mother be like, I can't afford that shit. I ain't putting no Callaway on my damn phone. She only had one way, and whoever try to call, the line would be busy. So they had to call back until somebody get off the phone. So, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was pretty crazy like that back in the day. But if your mama had call, it didn't have call away, you better not hold that phone up too damn long. Because your mom be like, I'm expecting a phone call. Get your ass off that phone. But what I want to go into, you know, with this is why I got censored on my last show. Let's talk with me and brother Judah and brother Dark Prince. Well, what happened was we got real deep that Wednesday night on some things that I figured they were going to probably shut me down on. Well, they claim they shut me down because NBC Universal, which has the rights to the TV, you know, the big TV shows, whatever. I post a clip of Tales from the Hood Part 1 and 2. And it was just a clip that was on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had posted on YouTube. So I just used that clip and we were just talking about an example for what I end up coming up with. That's going to be a new segment on the show called The Shit. And these motherfuckers basically blocked my show. And the thing about it was, why would you block my show over a little bullshit ass clip? It wasn't like I was showing the whole movie. And even if I was showing the whole movie, y'all didn't got paid for it. I mean, what the fuck y'all getting mad about? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the same way with Facebook with these goddamn songs and stuff. You know, if you play a certain song and it's, you know what I'm saying, if it's on the tutelage of Sony, Universal, Time Warner, they get mad and they want to block the shit. And that's crazy because, you know, it just goes to show you that we are living in a society where you can only do certain things that make them happy and make you look like you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's fucked up. And I've always believed that if we all stood together as one, like human beings supposed to, we can basically take down this whole fiasco of bullshit that this society has to offer, the powers that be. Because this don't make no damn sense where you have to be desensitized by certain things because they feel comfortable by you literally doing something that you believe is right. You know, I mean, it's just like the whole concepts of the homosexuality situation. You know, true enough, people got the right to do what they want to do. If you want to be homosexual, you want to be gay, be gay. But at the same time, don't push this bullshit on our kids because everybody's not going to go along with that agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people that have this thing called pro-life and pro-choice. And they basically throwing this shit out the window right now because they don't want us to have pro-life, pro-choice. They want us to go down a certain path that they see fit, which is not a good look because if you basically going off of everything that they tell you and show you, it might not be for you. And it should be to the point where you should have that right to say, hey, I should be able to do this and do that, as long as it's on a legal term that is not hurting nobody, that it makes me feel comfortable, make my family feel comfortable, as well as my surroundings. But other than that, you know, don't come at me about how I should both live my life and be, you know what I'm saying? Because what you like, you know, because what you eat don't make me shit the same way, the same that replies back to me. You know what I'm saying? But they don't look at it that way. They see it to the point where, you know, if you say this, if you say that, or you do this or do that, then it's a problem. They know that the shit is foul. They know it's foul. But at the same time, what are we doing about it? Nothing. You know, like right now, I'm talking about this shit. They already laugh. They laughing and giggling at this podcast because they already know 9 times out of 10, no, people ain't listening to what I'm saying. That's why they enjoying doing what they're doing. I mean, you got to think about it. You got to sit up there all day long and watch certain things that you say. And then, not to mention, they don't even report some of the shit that people do to you. They don't say nothing to them about. Now, think about that. Because you get on Facebook right now, and somebody can say something about black people this, black people that, black people don't do this, black people don't do that. And then you get up there, because I've done it plenty of times, and you get up there and you say some shit like, you know, who are you to say something about black people and white people? Y'all need to be this and that and another, whatever the case may be. Oh, you automatically blocked. Right up top, you automatically blocked. But they didn't get the guy that said something the first time, the first person that said something. And this is how this shit go. It shouldn't go like that, but it does. You know. But it's just, you know, it's crazy out here how they basically do us in society. And not only just, you know, with black people, I mean, as white people as well. You know, I mean, like I said, I don't get mad if a Caucasian person has something they don't like about, they have their opinion about things about us. Just like I have my opinions about things about them. You know, you're supposed to be able to vouch out your opinion. You know, but that's not like that in society. They just want everybody to go along and get along. And it doesn't work that way because everybody have difference of opinions, and that should be legit, regardless of what you say and what you feel. You know, but they'll say, "Well, we just want people to be safe." Really, we don't want people to be safe because everybody's not kids and everybody's grown out here. Everybody know how they want things to be, how they don't want things to be. You know, but it's a damn shame that you have to basically sensitize because of how a certain person feel. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I grew up in a home where being a man was being a man and being a woman was being a woman. They don't want that to be a thing no more. For what reason? I already know what reason. It's because, you know, it's like I say, whoever the ones that got the biggest gun seem to be the winner. See, if you ain't got no gun, you got a little gun against all these guns, it don't even matter what you say or what you think. That's how this society is solid, you know. But, you know, my thing is hopefully one day, spiritually, hopefully one day, America will get off its ass and stop desensitizing people's thought process and let people just be and live their lives the way they want, not the way they feel like they can live their lives. Because it's a damn shame that you got to go through life being watching how you do this, watching how you do that, watching how you say this, watching how you say that, you know. And then a lot of times certain people get certain rights and certain people don't get those rights. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So yeah, you're gonna have a world full of crazy motherfuckers. Plain as simple as that. You know. But I tell you, this shit is legitly fucked up out here. Because, you know, even though they blocked my situation, but you know, they have blocked a lot of people off of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Like my brother Brother Islam, he's been blocked. And the reason why he's been blocked is because he basically was telling a lot of truth on the hokey pokey. And they don't like you fuck with their hustle. Because I already know what it's all about. It's about the hustle. You know, when you cut into a person's hustle, they find that to be a problem. Then they got to shut you down. You know, because it wasn't like he was lying about anything. It's right there in black and white about the hokey pokey. But the thing about it is, it's a hustle game, and when you on a hustle, you don't want nothing to distract that. And that should be the same way they should feel about people's mind process on things that they like and dislike. If I don't want to be around, see nothing about two men kissing on TV, I shouldn't have to want to see that. And now my kids shouldn't have to want, my children, a child shouldn't have to want to see that. Especially if I know who I'm raised to be. I want my child to be the same way. If I want him to work, when he come in the world, I mean, grow up in the world, I want him to feel like it's safe to be a man. If I had a daughter, I want her to feel safe to be a woman. But the powers that be, the power structure in America, the sense of white supremacy, don't see it that way. And that's why this country is going down, down, down. And the only way this country is going to ever bounce back if this country learn how to repent from its bullshit ways. Plain and simple as that. If they don't repent, this country going to go down, down, down. It's already going down as we speak. And they know it. Because you can't do fucked up shit to people and don't expect nothing to come behind it. I've always believed in the karma system. I've always said that on my podcast. I always believe in the karma system, the circle of karma. Whatever you do to somebody, best believe it's going to come right back to you. It don't come back to you today. It might come back to you tomorrow. It might come back to you in a month, years from now. But when it comes back, you ain't gonna know what hit you. I know this to be a real situation. I see it all the time. That's why when people talk about another person or do another person wrong, when they know that person then did this and did that for them, like, oh yeah, you're gonna get it. It's coming. It's coming. Bad luck is coming. And it's not because I'm trying to judge or giving them bad luck or wishing something to happen to them. No. You cannot do people any kind of way and not take accountability for it. You know. And even for the powers that be that sit around here and fuck with everybody. Same way it applies with them. You can sit up there and have all the money in the world. But I guarantee you, when you leave this motherfucking planet, you can't take none of that shit with you. None of it. So that's why I tell people all the time, treat people the way you want to be treated. You know. Don't look for people to always have your best interest to basically save you when you don't want to save yourself. You know, I mean, because life brings on a big, big, big possibilities of strife in this world that we live in. And what I mean by that is how you live your life and how you treat people. Expect the return to be the same. So that's why I tell anybody, you know what I'm saying, you can talk about me, you can try to do me any kind of way, you can try to get money off of me, and expect the worst to happen to you because I gave you money because you said you needed it. But if you just took money from me to make a fool out of me and think it's funny, then you already know what's gonna happen to you in later life. All type of shit gonna start breaking down on you. And then you're gonna be wondering, you're gonna be asking God, why? Why, God? What happened? What did I do? And all you gotta do is just, he gonna play it back in your mind. Oh, you took chaos money. You made a fool out of chaos. You ran all the gas out of Chaos car. You basically lied on Chaos. So yeah, that circle of karma is real. That's the reason why I don't even trip about none of this shit no more. When it comes down to them basically desensitizing things that I say or whatever, because I already know nothing lasts forever. My dad used to always say it all the time. God rest his dad. He said, nothing lasts forever. So whatever y'all motherfuckers got planned to do to anybody in this society, you best believe it's coming to you. It might not come to you today, tomorrow, or whatever, but it's coming. And I know a lot of times it bothers you to even think of the notions of that because you feel like, oh, that ain't not gonna happen to me. I mean, I got money. I got power and respect. That don't mean nothing to the universal God. Because he said, I gave this shit to you. And I can take it from you. The same way you got it. So think think shit don't stink in the toilet because it stank real bad. but but another thing I wanted to reach on, I was saying to myself, is censoring the kids. I mean, censoring in this generation. Is this helping the kids? Is this helping this new generation? Is it making it better? I don't think it is, because they need to learn like we had to learn. Because that'd be bad when these kids get out here in the real world and find out everything that motherfucker was teaching them in school was a bunch of bullshit. But quiet as kept, we was taught bullshit too. We wasn't taught no real shit. We was taught bullshit too. But it's worse now than it was then. Because these kids now, they ain't not really even being taught pretty much too much anything. This post right here tripped me out. Because this is some real shit right here. Let's see. And this is a true factor of what this whole concept is all about. I'm so old, I can remember going through a whole day without taking a picture of anything. That is true. Because we didn't have no cameras. We had cameras, but we had Polaroid, Kodak camera. But we weren't trying to waste our film on it, on just taking pictures of everything. We saved them film. We saved them film for special occasions like Christmas time, or Thanksgiving, or Easter, hell, Halloween, a birthday party or something. We didn't get our cell phones, and we didn't have these here where we was going out. None of that, unless we wanted to go to the local grocery store or pharmacy or one of these what's the name stores, general stores, and go buy some more camera film for our camera. Because see, back in the days, we had the cameras with the camera film. You put it in there, and you had to wind it back. I remember them old days. Then you had the one with the cartridge that you push in there, and it'll set itself and to keep one of the negative picture out, let you know that it's working. Remember that? That was like the old Polaroid cameras and Kodak cameras. You know what I'm saying? No, now that was old school for real. Now, anyway. But those are the memories. But now y'all don't have to have none of that. All you gotta do is just have the phone charged up and just go around and just snap pictures all day long till your hands fall off. But yeah, society itself has changed drastically compared to what we were coming up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how we used to wait to get our film after we done took all those pictures. And those little slips right here. And then they used to have a certain price of how many you wanted developed. But these are places that you went to, like Kodak, these little Kodak film developing companies, and even Costco and all these places. But it just goes to show you this is really old school. After you got to taking your pictures and your film run out. This is where you went to get them developed. They used to be in this envelope. Yep, and not to mention they had the comic strip film thingies too, to where like if you had like a film projector, you could put those comic strips in the projector and show pictures on the film projector. Oh yeah, I remember them days. That's old school for real. Yeah, I remember them days. Yeah, but kind of salty and dry right by now because I don't know what happened to my brother, Dark Prince. He's supposed to be coming on. He's been nagging me about the show this evening. I guess he probably got him some rest, probably smoked him a good one, and he's on chill right now. But let's see if I can try to get him, because I know he's been trying to get at me. He was trying to get at me earlier. Let's see what we got going on here. But yeah, those were the days. Oh boy, let me see something. For the first time on this podcast, I'm going to take a little break for a second and take us maybe a minute break, 2-minute break. Because I'm going to try to see if I can get in touch with Brother Dark Prince right quick. So I'll be right back. Y'all just hold that thought. Hold the thought, I'll be back. Eyes back, eyes back, eyes back. Trying to get Dark Prince on the line, but I see his notification is lit up, so he probably know I'm live by now. I'm thinking hopefully he'll come on board in a minute and help his brother out. Yeah, I'm I'm in the notion of trying to get it all in as much as I can, but the whole concept of the night show is the hatred that hate produce. The hatred that hate produce. You know, the whole concept of the hatred that's being produced in today's society consists of so many forms that started from the form of chattel slavery all the way up to the point where today certain people are being ridiculed to say certain things that they don't supposed to say and do certain things that they don't supposed to do. Oh, there's my brother. I had to wake him up. Goddamn, I had to get you up, bro. What's going on?
No, man, I got behind schedule on things. I'm just getting out the shower over here. So, like I say,
Oh,
everything's all in all now, though. But
okay.
yeah, everything taken care of at the moment. Sorry I'm late on everything.
No, it's
What we
all
missing?
good, bro. It's all good. I told you we was gonna do the hatred that hate produce, part two, since you missed part one.
Yeah,
And we're talking about why are we being sensitized so bad in today's society. I was just talking about how NBC Universal blocked us Wednesday night for the
definitely did.
and it was NBC Universal. They blocked us because we played the clip of the shit,
Yeah,
and that's gonna be our new segment. You know what I'm saying? Basically talking about the shit.
yeah,
And the shit can come in all type of forms in society, meaning that they got us sensitized in so many forms to where you can only say certain things that they see fit. And a lot of the things that they see fit can be things that makes them a whole lot of money and makes us broke as a dog. And that can be consist of uh, the whole African American way of life. That's our new word, the African American. It sounds quiet. It sounds tempting. It sounds safe
sounds like
because,
bullshit to me.
well, yeah, of course it's bullshit, but it was created by a man named Jesse Jackson, aka Missy Jesse.
Uh, uh, uh. See, never mind. Go ahead.
No, bro, go ahead and say what's on your mind before it leave you, because I know it's no hard, bro. At this point in time, I mean, like I was telling you Wednesday, I know you kind of feel some kind of way, like that we can't let these cats basically just tell us how we do things. But that's not the point. What I was trying to get at, I was just trying to say where it be to the point where we don't get blocked on Facebook no more
Mm-hmm.
than YouTube. See, YouTube, they'll let you kind of slide to a certain degree. They'll let you slide to a certain degree, but to the point where they got the hokey pokey basically becoming a phenomenon in today's society.
I'm glad you brought that up because see, earlier I'm
Mhm.
watching. You know what I'm saying? Pedro V. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my people that I subscribe to on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? He likes to break down. You know what I'm saying? Things that they're doing. You know, in
Mhm.
the government, in the world. You know what I'm saying? And have you the insiders eye on it.
Mhm.
So he was talking about Dr. Fauci, showing clips of Dr. Fauci, you know what I'm saying, talking about the pandemic and the virus. And here's the thing, the man told the truth on camera, and then with the same truth, spread over a lie that the American people just ate up. Let me explain.
Mhm.
2017, they asked Dr. Fauci, you know what I'm saying, that are you sure that our economy can handle another pandemic, you know what I'm saying, as far as job loss and where it's going to hit, you know what I'm saying, stock market. He's like, well, you know what I'm saying, there is one on the horizon. That's what he said. Now, they went on to some more clips that, you know what I'm saying, some previous news, you know what I'm saying, saying that he was in, and he's talking with the ex-president, and he's talking with, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Gates and, you know what I'm saying, a couple other cats. And he was saying that within the whole time frame while he's talking about, well, being questioned, I should say, about the virus, he would say that, yeah, we do introduce, you know what I'm saying, a weakened version of the virus. That's true. That's all vaccines are.
Mm.
And then he said, we've also tried to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, there are safeguards to it, whereas when you take it, that your body doesn't have a adverse reaction to it. You say because there are times frames where it can get worse when you introduce something to a foreign space because the antibodies in everybody's body doesn't work the same. Now they also give them saying now as far as working the same as far as antibodies in general, everybody has those. You get a cut, bacteria enters into your body, the antibodies attack it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you end up, you know, getting rid of that type of, you know what I'm saying, disease or ailment. Now, when you have a new strand of something, as Dr. Fauci was also going on to say, is that you have, you know what I'm saying, different strand that you may not have things for. But I was trying to wonder why is it that you continue to still have different strands continue to come out. And so then he rebounded back to saying that, well, like I was saying earlier, we knew that, you know what I'm saying, maybe some adverse reinfections as far as the thousands of people might take it. But when the millions started to come in with the numbers that we have now, we don't know how it's going to affect them. I like that's bull. You just said because you had your subgroup A to show you exactly what's going to happen with this thing when you give it to people.
Mm-hmm.
He went on to say, as far as that, it had genetic markers in that could alter, you know what I'm saying, your DNA. I like Clay Codes right there.
Infections, maybe some adverse infections as far as yeah. Well, that's the whole thing that really trips me out is that they telling you they telling you the truth, but they try to go around it.
Yeah.
Try to make it like, no, well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's this here, and I'm like, you study saying, well, that the shit is fucked up, but at the same time, is at your own risk. But in one aspect is we need these certain companies to basically mandate that y'all have it because we trying to get as many of you motherfuckers about here as we can.
Exactly. Now check this out. Now see, I was also watching, you know what I'm saying, I gotta say to my favorites on YouTube, it was talking about propaganda. And they said one of the aspects of propaganda is there's going to be pressure from the propagandists, aka Fauci, aka Bill Gates, aka, you know what I'm saying, the NIH, Institute of Health, you know what I'm saying, all these places are going to continue to push the propaganda. They're the propagandists. Now, the propaganda itself, the way it works is they continue to push a certain focal point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's heavy enough over the media airwaves that it makes you seem like you behoove to take the advice of these propagandists because it's in your own best regard.
Right.
But at the end of the day, once you've taken it, they fall back and say that you decided to have a shot and we didn't press you to doing it. That's what propaganda does.
Yeah, they playing mind games with you, bro.
Exactly.
That's
So
what
the
it's all
mind games that they
about.
have is control of you personally because the thing about it, if they can get you to think and react a certain way because of the propaganda, they now control the minds of masses, bro. Because see, they also said another aspect of it that once these people have full control of the mental states of people that believe the propaganda, the people that have been, you know what I'm saying, victimized themselves will now defend that for them. And the funny thing is about it, I ran into some of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, and they taking a shot, and that's exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm. Can't make this shit up at all.
No,
But these guys, they do what they do because ain't nobody doing nothing to stop them. And but at the same time, they come at us for basically putting this shit on Front Street.
Well, see, that's exactly what this is. Us putting it on Front Street is what stops them. And they don't want that part. That's the whole thing behind this warfare that we got going, you know what I'm saying? This cyber warfare, if you will, media warfare, if you will, is that truth is destructive, bro. It's like a lion. All you gotta do is turn it loose. And that truth will start creeping into certain places where, you know what I'm saying, they've been having to lie so long and tear that place up just like a lion would. And
Oh
they
yeah.
can't have that because their system in play will get tore to pieces by this lion called truth. And so I'm gonna keep letting them loose on it.
Yeah. Well, one thing about it, the media have always played a big role in helping to push their agenda.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real COVID-19, like this picture said, because without the media machine,
Yeah.
the people won't be able to know what's really going on. Because, see, the thing about it, like I said before, they know that majority of the masses in this country are simps. I say it again. They know majority of the masses in this country are simps.
Mm-hmm.
And that they will listen to any and everything because 9/11, like I said before, was a test cycle to let you know how the American people really thinks in this society. If they can scare you like that and nothing be done about it, they can get you with any fucking thing they heart desires. And they've been nitpicking ever since 9/11. And after 9/11, they was like, you know what? Let's do something else. Then they start fucking with you about Hurricane Katrina,
Yep.
Sandy Hook, and all this other shit that was going on right behind it, all the way up to the Trump situation over in Charlottesville, Virginia, even to the situation in Washington D.C. Now we up with this pandemic shit. They have already know that most of the people in this country will be frightened if you just tell them right now that it's the end of the world. They'll fuck around and lose their fucking mind in the streets because they're easily influenced by the propaganda machine, and that's the media. Nobody reads books too much. You can go in
I
any
made a
bookstore.
post about that earlier.
Yeah, you can go into any bookstore in the goddamn United States of America, and that's probably one of the quietest places you can go in. They don't have that many goddamn consumers coming in there because ain't nobody going there and buy no damn book when they
And
can
you
get
know
it
what's
on.
crazy too?
Hmm?
It's the only place I heard since the mass shoot. Ain't never been I heard of a library getting shot up.
No, mm-mm,
Never.
mm-mm. The
So
quietest
my
place.
black people out here that's listening tonight, there's a twofold thing in this. It's a safe haven at the library, and it's a place of knowledge. You need to go ahead and partake of that. You gotta partake.
Well, that sounds fine and dandy, brother Steve, but what good is going in the library looking for something that you don't know what you're looking for? You going in there just looking around. You just see names. You just see,
Yeah.
okay.
But see, that was my whole thing when I was coming up, though, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was a youngster, you know what I'm saying? I used just to love to read. I still do. So I didn't know what I was looking for. I just knew I used to like learning new things.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what brought me to the library. So when I
Mm-hmm.
ran across a book that had a title I had never seen or heard and stuff, just what? I'm jumping in there. And then when I started to see the things in it, now questions are popping in my head. Now, how did this, that, and the third? Now my quest, you know what I'm saying, on a path has started to research things. And so now I find myself more in the library because of other stuff I done ran across. And that's how you have to do it. You just got to dive in the pool, baby. You're trying to swim.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, bro. That is so true. So true. That is so true. And that's the thing because see, like me, by me driving trucks, me going across country, You know, I used to be a part of this organization called the True Fighters organization. They used to be on. They used to have a radio show on XM Satellite Radio back in the days. Exit 150, channel 169, the Power. That was a station called the Power on XM. It was a black urban station that was about political stuff. Joe Madison was on that station. You know who Joe Madison is, don't you?
I haven't heard of him.
He's somewhat of an activist. They call him the Eagle. But he was like he came out. He's a legend radio announcer from way back. He was around the time he came out like around the time when they had Petey Green. You heard of Petey Green, right?
I heard of him.
You know, they had a movie called Talk to Me that Don Cheadle played. He played his character, Petey Green. Matter of fact, I can pull a picture up of him, but he was the first radio show man back in the 60s, and he was an activist. And matter of fact, when he had his own radio show and TV show in Washington D.C. back in the what's it, late 70s, early 80s. And the first that's the matter of fact, he had old boy on his show. What's the dude name? What's the dude name? Stern. What was his name? The little
Howard Stern?
Yeah, Howard Stern had him on the show, and Howard Stern was on there with a black face.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I'm finna look him up now, Petey Green, and I'm share it to the podcast.
I never liked Howard Stern when he had a little run. Even when he had a little show, I never liked it. And I hated that the sister was on there, but I know she was just making her duckies though. But at the same time frame, that's another thing I meant, you know what I'm saying? Our women, they don't look at them as any type of, you know what I'm saying, threat to them and their system, you know what I'm saying, a play they got going. So they're okay with letting, you know what I'm saying, our women in the high position because they already know, you know what I'm saying, there's a ceiling for them. But for us, you know what I'm saying, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, no such thing as trying to even get to that point without, you know what I'm saying, help from the Most High, because the thing about it is, there's a system at play in the world called white supremacy, and they still trying to keep it together, even though the nuts and bolts of everything busting out of it. But anyway, if you study to show yourself approved, people get your knowledge up, you know what I'm saying, you'll be ready for whatever the world got to throw at
you. True. That's very true, bro. Yeah, let's see. I found this picture. I'm ready to pull it up right quick and let you see who he is, and let you see Howard Stern. And he was on there with blackface and a fake ass afro on top of his head, trying to mark black people.
I'm trying to figure out how come nobody ran up on him and stumped him, bro.
Because the word Stern ring a bell. What is he? like Dick Gregory said, you don't fuck with power. But these people will only be powerful if you let them be. But if you a coward, they love cowardness. That makes them get by with your energy, your scary ass energy of life.
And I just thought of this. Another reason why, you know what I'm saying, we're a threat to him. Because see, when you mentioned Dick Gregory made a good point of saying that who are our idols? You know what I'm saying? Who are the people that we look up for? And we look up to people, you know what I'm saying, that are sports, you know what I'm saying, athletes or musicians, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, movie stars. Now, in its own right, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with that because everybody can teach you something, though. But the thing about it is, their field that they're trying to master is not into the intellectual realm of things. It's not scholarly. It's not, you know what I'm saying, just based on knowledge all the time. And so we don't have a place where that we have true heroes that can speak for us. Now, when you go on the other side of the track, the white people have their radio stations, which is a voice for their people. They have their podcast, which is a voice for their people. And the main thing, they got their politicians, which is holding the Democrats and the Republicans, if you really want to know, are their people. These are the people that speak for them to let the world know how they feel about certain things, and particularly here in the US.
Mm.
So we don't really have politicians in there. We have fakers that's in there, aka Mike FC, you know what I'm saying? What's the other, you know what I'm saying, fat guy that's in the Benny Thompson, you know what I'm saying? But these fools, you know what I'm saying, they're just gatekeepers.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
what I
there
was
to
gonna
help.
say. That's what I was gonna say. Them ain't them people are not for us. Never have, never will be.
No, so when we had this platform right here is a voice for our people, you know what I'm saying? So we can tell them how we feel about certain things and our reactions on certain things, and that's powerful. And as Dick Gregory said, that's powerful. So
Yeah.
what's the thing that, you know what I'm saying, white supremacy fears? A black man that's got a book in his hand.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So let's just give it to him straight. So
Well,
this is why we're a threat to him. And I love the fact that because it lets us know we on the right path.
this the brother I was telling you about right here. This Petey Green right here.
Yeah.
But you brought up the situation about them being scared of seeing us with a book in our hand. Well, that was the whole concept way back in the day. They want black people to acknowledge a book, not even read a book. If you was caught reading, you got fucked off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you knew certain things, you said certain things, you got fucked off
Mm-hmm.
because they were just that afraid of the whole plight of us being educated enough to know that they were fucking us every way with the right way. But the thing about it is, you know, even with this whole censorship thing that's going on in our society to where they don't want us to talk about certain stuff is a prime example of that. Because, you know, Brother Rizza Islam, he's a good brother. He's a good young brother. And he's a 90s baby. He's about the only 90s baby that I know that's got his shit together. And the thing about it is, they don't like him because the brother basically is young and he's educated enough to know that it's some bullshit out here going on. And he don't have to go along with it. They don't like that. They hate that with a passion. And the things that he basically researched and put out for his people, our people, to know about, really, really stands out to where they had to put him in exile or blocking him from social media because you fucking up the hustle, you know. And when you fuck up the hustle, they got to silence you. That's the same way with us when we was talking about what we were talking about Wednesday. It wasn't so much people was playing that little clip. You can miss me with that. I don't even believe that.
Yeah.
That clip had a lot of messages behind it. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, Clarence Williams III's character was a trip. True enough, it was funny, but if you just sit there and listen to those storylines with him in part two with Keith Davis, and the one part two was more deeper than part one to
Mm-hmm.
me anyway.
It was.
Because part one basically digged off into Mr. Charlie's ass on what he's done to the people, to our people in this country, and what he continued to do today.
Mm-hmm.
And like when he was saying that, hey, he had that clip when he said that, you know what I'm saying, I'm the big man of the prison system in this country.
Mm-hmm.
And then he brought up Black Lives Matter, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, that is some shit. That's some powerful shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Most
guess
definitely.
what? That movie there didn't get no airplay on the big screen like part one did. I wonder why. Oh, I know why. It was sensitized because they know that'll woke up people. That'll woke up the masses. to find out what's really going on in today's society. So you can put this shit on Netflix, Tubi, or any of those apps, television apps, Hulu, all this shit. A lot of people ain't really watching that shit. People still watching local television. I mean, watching cable television because you got to remember, a lot of people not highly indulged with this technology. They don't know about this app shit. App?
Nope.
What? Don't know about that. So it's easy to put these movies and stuff like that on these different app forms that we got out here. Oh, we got a watch. We got a watcher out here. We got a what it do? Peace up, brothers. Well, oh, that's old, old Judah.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
see
bro?
him. I see him. Yeah,
Oh,
what
look.
up, bro? Mm.
Yeah, but
I'm wondering, has he watched part two yet? You know,
yeah, yeah,
ready
brother.
to hear his
Watch
feedback
part
on
two.
that.
Tell me the hood. I looked at it. I put that a little bit today when I was getting my room, my hotel room. I
Oh
was
yeah.
looking at it today. Yeah, because I mean, I just that it's two of those part. No, it's three of them. Because I think it's four. I think it's four. That good golly episode.
Mm-hmm.
He brother
I
say he
can't remember the other one,
on the
but
plantation.
the other one was about what was the other? It was another that was about Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? That one was deep.
Yeah. That was like my favorite one.
Cause like I said, I
No,
gotta watch it again
that
tonight, man, so I can
that
break it
good
down.
golly, the good golly version, the good golly one was my first favorite one, and the one with Emmett Till was my second favorite, and the third one was the one with those with the pimp and the hustlers. That was my third favorite.
Well, tell us
I
why
huh?
tell us why the good God, you know what I'm saying, was your favorite. Break that down to us on what it meant to you.
Um, well, the good golly episode was basically showing the concepts of how America basically made their first come up on black bodies by using them with different stereotypes of their skin, their looks. Basically, they basically promoted racism through production like they're doing right now, but they're doing it now in a much calmer and nicer form, but it's still the same fucking thing. Cause
Good.
yeah, because that doll, the white girl, she didn't understand and wasn't trying to understand because she basically was saying, I like the doll because my grandmother had gave me this doll when I was a little girl. But she never really understood what that doll represented and what it really meant. She only knew that this was like a doll that I can just lay up and cuddle with like a baby or whatever the case may be. But didn't realize that doll was a stereotype, was a severe stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, against black men anyway. And it basically had a lot of dialogues, racist dialogues in that clip. You know what I'm saying? Even to the fact where the black girl that was her friend, she was like, she was totally oblivious too, because she was like, we're friends, and brother was like, huh, you think y'all friends, huh? Shh. If y'all really friends, she wouldn't even wouldn't even want to bring you up in this place because she was hardly oblivious to what was going on, to where she was like, I don't see nothing wrong because, we didn't change, we didn't came a long way. It's not like it used to be no more. And I've heard that so much in society where they say, oh, that was a long time ago, get over it. But you telling black people to get over a fucking massacre of millions of black innocent bodies being tortured in so many different ways that really would choke a fucking horse. But Y'all don't say anything about the Jewish community of getting over the Holocaust. Now say that shit and see what happens for us. See how it worked for you. You think them folks gonna sit there and say, "Oh yeah, you're right. We should get over the Holocaust"? No, they gonna get in your shit.
I can't wait till they start pulling up these dates when they tell me something. Yeah, remember this, that, that guy. I'm sitting there throwing jokes in every day doing them days. I'm like, I'm waiting for the comment. Please come on and say something.
Yeah, I mean, it's mind boggling because you got even our own kind. We's too fucking stupid to even realize how we being ridiculed and being done wrong. Because I seen the thing where the brother RZA was talking about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith supposedly had
That fella.
yeah, he said something about that I guess LeBron James or somebody's supposed to say they didn't really want to discuss their situation about the hokey pokey to the public. And he basically said ain't no time to be all secretive and all this old shit. He basically, co-signing the hokey pokey. And RZA was like, "Nigga, is you crazy? Are you stupid?" You know, brother Judah say it's crazy how our own people be the ones to talk. Let's just forget about the past. Yeah, that's true.
That's that mind, control they got over. The propaganda working, baby.
Oh yeah. I mean, because there was a brother not too long ago was saying, okay, brother Nuri, brother Nuri, you probably don't know brother Nuri Muhammad from the Nation of Islam. He's like the young, he's like one of the young teachers of the young students of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He's out of Indianapolis, and he did a little skit on Facebook. I mean, that was on Instagram, and he was basically saying that he can't understand why black men would look any way but to that black woman because the black woman is the beautiful woman on the planet, which is the truth.
Yep.
A brother came in there and told him that he shouldn't tell nobody no shit like that because a black person should have the right to date whoever the fuck he want to date, and you ain't helping, and you basically giving false information, and just basically taking up for Mr. Charlie. So me, I got a big mouth. I typed in, you got all this energy, brother, about what brother Nuri Muhammad is saying. Well, how about you trying to reach out to him and debate him on what you're saying? I said, because it sounds like to me you taking up for a person that never give a fuck about you, don't give a fuck about you then, and don't give a fuck about you now. He ain't gonna give you no more what you got now than you had then. And I was just going in and on and off, on and off with his ass. And then he gonna inbox me and tell me something like, what did he say? Let me see I can't remember what this nigga said, but he said some shit like, let me see if I can find it. He said some shit like, maybe you should eat one, homie.
Oh yeah.
And I returned the favor and I said, maybe you should eat a full course, homie, in the store. Hey, buddy, one thing about this man right here, I don't fear nobody but the universal God that brought me into this world. Give a damn no goddamn goof ass motherfucker that's talking shit over the internet.
I ain't got time for him, bro. I don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying on this censorship shit. It don't fucking matter to me because I'm still gonna say what the fuck I have to say. Hey, if y'all want to do me like RZA Islam and the minister and Alex Jones and a whole lot, and Donald Trump and a whole lot more people, hey, do what you do. That
Oh, he
ain't
still
gonna
ain't
stop.
drunk, you know what I'm saying? Tweet shit. He's still getting on in his airplay in.
Well, the thing about it is that's not gonna stop humanity from believing what it really believes in. You can go and cut the nuts off on a cow or a bull. That don't mean that the other cow and bull is gonna sit there and let you cut the nuts off on them. You can go up there and fuck with a mountain lion and tell that mountain lion, don't come over here while I'm riding my bicycle. You think that mountain lion understand what you're saying? No, that mountain lion saying, it sounds like it's saying, come get me. And that's what that mountain lion gonna do, come get you too. See, that's the thing about what Mr. Charlie don't understand. Nobody gives a fuck, not even me, about what the fuck he think and what he say and how he put it and whatever the case. It don't even matter to me anymore. Because life brings on what life's supposed to bring on. Because one thing about it, you can kill, you can kill my body, but you can't kill my soul. My soul gonna be around. My soul gonna wither off somewhere else. It might come back to a person 10 times powerful than I was the first time. That's how this works. The circle of karma is a motherfucker. You can't. I don't give a damn how much money or how much y'all stole and did whatever the fuck y'all done to people all over this goddamn planet. Your day is coming, and that's not a threat. That's a promise. Shit. I don't care how many. You got Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, uh, police department, sheriff departments, state troopers, all these different federal agencies and all this shit. It don't matter because the universal God don't. He sees through all that, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen to all y'all. Especially if you going down the wrong way on this situation called life. You can't do things to people and don't expect nothing to come behind it because it's gonna happen. You see it all the time. The weather, y'all, even though y'all fuck with the weather, y'all fuck with the animals, y'all fuck with insects, y'all fuck with human beings, and it always be something bad come right behind it. This country basically stinks to high heaven when it comes down to the whole concepts of living life like we supposed to live life. I mean, you fuck with the weather. Look what the weather does. It gets stronger than what it was because you ain't got no business fucking with it. If it's thunder and lightning, what the fuck you doing shooting shit in the atmosphere to make it stronger than what it is or trying to stop it? It's gonna get stronger. It's gonna tear some shit up because you ain't got no business fucking with it. That's nature. That's what nature does. Nature is created by the Most High for it to do what it's supposed to do, not what you want it to do. You fucking with the bumblebees. You think the bees gonna fly away south through the winter when you go and fuck with that colony? Hell no. They gonna get together and kick your monkey ass like they supposed to. No. See, that's the thing about it. That's the reason why I tell anybody, hey, do what you want to do. You want to go get the hokey pokey, go get the hokey pokey. Do what you do. It didn't came out from a video I seen this morning. Brother RZA made this morning, and it's saying that the fucking vaccine, well, I ain't gonna say it, the hokey pokey is getting people that's not getting hokey pokey sick. Y'all a bunch of AIDS walking motherfuckers. Y'all a bunch of sick motherfuckers walking around here giving some folks some shit. Now they bitching and fucking with us by not getting it, but the ones that are getting it is the motherfucking toxic motherfucker. Now think about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because it don't supposed to be. You don't supposed to have nothing that was not created for it to be in your body. In your body. That's that universal God type of shit. You cannot go against the grain of nature. Nature made you the way nature made you, and you can't go against the grain against nature. They know it, but that's the reason why they tell you, you gotta go out and get it, because they think you stupid and retarded in the motherfucker. But they not going to get it.
Mm-mm.
You gonna tell them, ask them, they going to get it. You know what they gonna do? Yeah, we going to get it. And they gonna get this right here and put it up to your arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get it. And that motherfucker ain't even touch the skin.
That's the movie music, baby.
Yeah. Like who was that? Who was that? Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe did that shit. I'm getting mine. I'm gonna show y'all on TV. Pull that arm up. Man, woman did that shit there. I said, I don't even see a tip on that motherfucker.
Listen, that fella 79 years old. He can't have nothing getting shot in his body. He would have passed out. Now the nurse was in her early, was it late 20s, and she passed out on TV. The one from Nashville, and we know what happened with that. Now she was in her, late 20s. We talking about a 79. We're about to be 79-year-olds next month, October. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well this man ain't gonna get no shot.
It's amazing that you know his age because I don't know that old motherfucker. I just know he's an old motherfucker. And
My
I
thing
know.
is, I need these type of numbers and type of criteria and status reports because it makes the lie look, blows it out the water. Because see, a body that's in that type, advanced age can't have any type of foreign bodies being, introduced to it without him getting sick and going down. And so far from what I've been seeing, he been up there hollering about, yeah, we need to keep pushing. Come on now, stop it. Stop. Stop. Just stop.
That's why I can't. This dude is old as a motherfucker. I know he wearing the pins. I know he gotta be wearing the pins. You can't be wearing no drawers that old, man. Because your bowels is moving fast as a motherfucker. And nigga there walking around this motherfucker pants big as a motherfucker. Because he got them depends on. I know it. Man ain't got no
And that's
booty.
another thing. I mean, out of all the presidents that I've seen, since I can remember, and understanding what was going on. When I've seen them watching TV, walk across the line. They've been on the
Uh-huh.
South line, they headed to the helicopter, they coming off the plane. I mean, I'm hardly ever seeing this fella move around.
You might take 5 steps and pass the fuck out. Motherfucker take 5 steps and pass the fuck out. That's how legit this shit is, bro.
Bruh, it's ridiculous. That's my whole thing. That's why I had to know the numbers, bro. I need to know how old folks are. So you telling me stuff. So now here's the thing. I'm from a background of a medical field, when I was in the military, 8 years of it. So the thing about it is when we giving out dosages of medicine, that's why it says on the label, if you're 12 and under, you take half of that because your body weight and your body chemistry is not strong enough for something that's going to be powerful and potent that somebody man-made and threw into your body. So it goes along with how much you weigh and any medication that you have been taking and your medical history. This is going to be asked anytime that you're going in and administering something new to your body. So we have to find out how old are you, sir or ma'am? Is there any history of any type, medical, situation we need to know about before we get started on things? This is just, general question before anything goes down. Now, after we, retrieve that information from you, now we can proceed. But if you're over too old, and we know that this thing is too strong up to the point that it's gonna put you in a state whereas, you're out of commission, or even to the point whereas, you may have to go to the ER because of side effects, we're not gonna give you this. So him taking something that they're saying all as long that it's some type of different type of mixture of DNA genetics, DNA altering type, side effects, all types of shit as far as I'm saying, people falling out, folks saying they can't catch their breath, some folks catching hives, folks that get paralysis in parts of their body, and for some reason this is still being pushed as this is the biggest thing we need to be talking about right now.
But see, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, but you got guys like Stephen A. Smith and D.L. Hughley and Chris Rock and all these guys. They basically, but I already know these are the gatekeepers. And
You know what they gonna call them?
What's that?
Everybody got a platform, that's been a Sambo. They're gonna be the sucker MCs from that. Because they spitting whackness. 100% whackness. A couple of them done went whack platinum actually. Whacknum, I should say whacknum, not platinum, whacknum. Because all they do is sit on the pulpit and spit exactly what the gatekeeper, overseers tell them to do. And it don't help us or them. But they don't care about that because see, they got a nice little size check and they got a few more biscuits than the rest of us in the morning.
Basically, that's what's up. That's the whole situation. And you know, I mean, because like I say, you'll see a person that will see Stephen A. Smith and they'll say some shit like, you know, you'll say, I don't like that nigga, man. He full of shit.
I
And
do.
oh, y'all just hating on Stephen A. Smith, man, because he getting that paper.
Listen, I don't even want to like even hear the Tyrones of the world and what they got to say because it's irrelevant. It ain't gonna help me. All I'm gonna do is probably, you know what I'm saying, well, I used to get a lot, you know what I'm saying, pissed off about it now. But now I'm starting to laugh at them like, why am I getting upset with a damn Muppet? That's what I'm looking at you saying. You gotta visualize yourself. Visualize yourself with a sock puppet in your face and you getting pissed off about it. You have to rethink yourself like, no, I'm bigger than that. I can't let the Muppets pull me in, bro, because I'm a part of the show now. And I can't be a part of the Muppet show because we got this light to go out on this corner that we trying to hold down right now called truth.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. That's the thing that hurts the most because, see, when a person say that we jealous of these people that are in the industry and don't even get an understanding of why they're saying what they're saying, because the people that pays their salary are the same people who basically fund this bullshit that's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to talk against the hand that feeds your monkey ass. So yeah, Stephen A. Smith and them gonna play the backfield in motion. That's what they do.
But think
Charlamagne
about it.
and all the motherfuckers at the Breakfast Club, same thing.
Let's go deeper. Now, see, you got your Stephen A's and people like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they get their orders from white supremacy, who do what they need to do to keep that intact, or try to keep that intact, I should say. Then you have the masses among the people, which is our people that's out here in the social, you know what I'm saying, world. Whereas these are some of our idols that we look up to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, being that, you know what I'm saying, you looking up to them, you vicariously living through them because this is who you look up to. So when
Mm-hmm.
anytime somebody's slamming them about something that they're saying, it don't matter if it's true or the lie. You're
Right.
gonna defend them because this is who you vicariously living your life through.
Right.
They got the platform of saying the things that you want to say, even if it is a lie. So that's the problem because see, Brother Judah was bringing it up earlier, you know what I'm saying that it's our own people doing it, and that's the reason. Because our people, they don't even understand that these Sambo, you know what I'm saying, sucker MCs that we're looking up to, they don't care nothing about us either. They don't even know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because our own people don't even see that these people don't care about who you are, don't know who you are, and ain't even trying to find out who you are.
Who you are. Mm-hmm. They care
And so
less.
you're holding down a sinking ship.
Basically. Basically, bro. Cause see, my theme with all of this is that, you know, everybody, just like this podcast, we call it, it's just our opinion. It's their opinion. But at the same time, you know, I want to share a clip while we talking about this. That the minister basically said back in 2010. And I thought this was one of the most beautifulest things that he can ever say. It was just a clip of it. Because what he said was dead the fuck on. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. But the minister basically saying, y'all motherfuckers getting out here doing all this goddamn talking. If you ain't finna help your people, then get your ass somewhere and sit down and shut up, basically. Because you looking like a damn fool, doing all this goddamn buck dancing and basically taking up for the motherfucker that ain't gonna give you no more than what he think you deserve, basically. Let me see if this is it. Let me see, what is it? And that was a really, it's not gonna, I mean, that's like one of the realest things I've heard the brother said. I think this is it right here. Let me see. What is it? Yeah, this is it. Hold on, let me see if I can get some audio. Hold on just a second. Let me bring y'all over here. Let's see. But man, brother, when the brother said, when he said what he said, I was like, mm-hmm. That's all I said, mm-hmm. Okay. Get this audio.
Mm-hmm.
Get this audio. Okay. Now, hold on just a second. So, this is off Instagram. Damn. Damn, it probably won't let me do it. I'm study trying to. Damn it, it probably won't. No. But it was a clip where Brother Minister just basically said, you ain't got the testicular fortitude to get up and say what's right, then sit down because you basically you just like a waste of space, basically. You know, you getting up here talking all that jazz, but your ass, you know what I'm saying, thinking like you gonna get more, how you say, more butter biscuits than your own people. You know what I'm saying? Just because they gave you somewhat of a platform that you think that is basically gonna make you look like you at the top of the food chain while you're looking down at your own kind. Well, the thing about it is, like I say, I've always believed in it, and I'm gonna believe in it to the day I die. That the circle of karma, because they like you now, but later on they gonna get you on something. R. Kelly didn't see what happened to him. Michael Jackson, God rest the dead, Prince, all these people that basically was trying to do what Mr. Charlie wanted them to do. They're not here no more. All because, hey, they make money off of you. They have, and when they get tired of you, they throw your ass up under the bus, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
They throw you up under the bus. They didn't have no use for you anymore. You did everything that they wanted you to do. That's just like a brand new car. You done drove that car up and down the road. When that motherfucker got up 100, 150,000 miles, he said, I'm finna go get rid of this bitch. Because this car ain't no more good for me. I already know it's going to be, when it get past 150,000 miles, it ain't going to be worth a damn. That's what Caucasian people think. But us, we'll run that motherfucker till that bitch starts smoking like a choo-choo train. But Caucasian people, they go ahead and get it out the way before they even get to that point. Well, some of them anyway, they got money. That's why a lot of times Caucasian people don't rent. They don't buy cars. They lease them because they already know these vehicles are not worth a damn. To have, we want to buy houses and land and stuff. We don't want to buy no cars because houses and land is worth something.
Mm-hmm.
Cars are not worth a damn because they're not made out of shit. I heard somebody say on Facebook the other day that damn 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe is got too many kinks in it. I was like, no shit. Chevrolet ain't making any parts like they used to anymore. These parts are coming from all parts of the country, all parts of the world to make this truck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why? Because Mr. Charlie said he ain't got time to be spending money on some good quality vehicles when he can just pay cheap to get the parts from fucking Japan, China, shit, Germany, France, or wherever the fuck. All these different countries, Mexico. He ain't gonna pay nothing. He ain't gonna pay nothing for it, but you gonna pay something for it if that bitch break off and you gotta get it replaced. Oh, see, he's a hustler, baby. He's a hustler. He know how to hustle. Like he hustling on his hokey pokey. He don't give a damn about you living. You think they give a fuck about you? Think they're gonna make you live a long time? You take that damn vaccine? Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's supposed to take you out.
That's the whole idea of it. You remember Joker? The Joker. Remember the Joker on Batman when he was saying, "Who can you trust? Money, money, money. Look, I'm giving y'all money. Where's the Batman? He's at home washing his tights." That's how they doing you right now. They don't give a fuck, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man, you know what? You know what? Now that you brought up that scene right there, they remind me of Trump. He's a juggler. Who you love? Who's giving you stimulus checks? Money,
That's
money,
right. That's right. Now where is the sleepy Joe? He's at home in the bed.
Who can you trust? That sounds just like Trump, bruh. Oh damn!
boy,
I got to
boy,
watch it again
boy,
tonight.
I'm gonna spit out my yak laughing at you, bro.
No, I got to watch that again tonight, bro. They just brought up a ballot, bro. I got to go. Got to break that down again because that's exactly who Trump was. A damn joker handing out stimulus checks. All about who do you trust? Money, money, money.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. He said, I'm giving you money. Now where's Barack Obama? He's at home. He's at home.
Oh yeah, boy.
Mhm.
Damn. Now I got to figure out how to put all the movies in sequence so you get all the damn, you know what I'm saying, hidden messages right.
Yeah. Who can you trust?
But the damn
Brother.
80s and 90s went back. I mean, shit, hell. I mean, go back to 60s and 70s. They had some messages going, bro. They had messages going.
Yep.
Oh man. That ain't no. He got to go Joker, man. So I got to throw him in that now because that's him. That's who the hell they were talking about.
Hmm. Well, that's how he was running. I mean, most people.
Boy, boy, boy.
Oh man, we got a breaking news here. Got a breaking news out of Hollandale.
What happened?
It says Sean Carradine. You probably know Sean Carradine, but Sean Carradine's son just got shot in the head in Hollandale.
I remember the young
Well,
man though.
yeah, you remember? I know you remember his nephew Brado. Well,
Yeah,
Brado
yeah, I forget.
Brado died back in 2006, I think it was. Matter of fact, they died. He died. They was in the ride. Had a bad wreck outside of Leland, and I think Sean was driving. I think,
Uh-huh.
and they had a bad wreck, and they hit into where the front end of the car, the motor, smashed Brado's chest or something, caved his chest in. He died. He died on the scene. But damn, boy, I'm telling you, this is the shit I'm talking about right here. These young folks, man, you know, there's no there's no guidance for these young folks out here, and they doing shit, all type of shit, to where, hey, there's no type of accountability. And see, black women, y'all need to stop having babies with these willy nilly ass Negroes out here. What's going on, Dana Dane?
Damn, bro.
Welcome to the show, girl. Welcome to the show. Yeah, but I
I
mean,
mean,
oh, hold on a second. Brother Dana, man, I'll probably be down your way tomorrow. I'll probably make a sneak visit on you tomorrow if you be at the house. You just give me your inbox me your address. I'll come by there, swing by there, and holler at you while I'm in town. So I'm down. I'm up here in McKinney right now. But yeah, just inbox me your address. You know what I'm saying? I'll come holler at you tomorrow when I got my son with me and stuff. Yeah, but that's crazy, man. I fucked up. That's why hell, probably tomorrow. I don't know. I probably be goddamn house shopping tomorrow. See what I can find in Dallas, goddamn it. Shit, 'cause these motherfuckers. I mean, I know you can't run from situations like that.
What happened though, bro? Did he say what happened?
That was a message from my cousin DJ Chopper, Dale. He the one. He said, "Man, we had another situation in Hollandale again." He said, "Sean Carradine's son that got shot in the head."
How long ago was that?
Well, it just happened not too long ago. Like I said, I know you know about your hometown, Greenville.
Yeah.
But Greenville, Leland, Hollandale, Arcola, Washington County all together affects us all, believe it or not. they call Lisa Mixed Master Pam, Lisa Pam. He crazy. But anyway, it hurts us all. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know I'm not born and raised in Mississippi, but I live there. I'm resident there. And I feel like when shit happens down there, it happens to all of us. And the thing about it is, we date all the wrong people for the right reason, and the right reason is pussy. We want that pussy. That pussy is a wonderful thing, but you know, RZA Islam said some real shit back here. RZA said, "Man, I'm 20 some years old. He's 29 years old. He said, I love women. He said, but I don't have or settle down woman where I'm ready to marry or have kids with, because he learned in the nation you have to be very careful on the person that you pursue, which is the God's given truth. Because getting a woman is like buying land. When you buy land, you want to make sure that goddamn land is fertile. That land is healthy. That land is going to make you a profit. That land is going to give you life, a good life, not a toxic one. So when you get with a female and you give a baby with that female and she's not giving you life and she's toxic, chances are you bringing in a bad situation. You bring in a bad seed. And when you bring in a bad seed, you're going to expect trauma and drama throughout life. Because number one, you messing with a woman that you really don't know who you fucking with. Two, you messing with a woman that basically don't know herself. Three, she's bringing in a child. She don't know how to love that child. And she damn sure don't want you to love that child. So now four, the child grows up and see all these different confusions going left to right, left to right. Now what's going to happen? He's confused. He don't know what to do. Only thing he can do is just get out here and cause chaos, like my name. And when he causes chaos, he gonna get locked up. Now he gotta deal with the fuckers in jail or in juvenile, or he gonna be dead. So that's the whole concept of when RZA was basically saying this shit. I was like, damn, that is deep. That is deep. Because I never thought of nothing like that. I said, if I'd have known then like I know now, nigga, I'll be on a whole better level than I ever been. You know what I'm saying? Because see, that's just like you, bro. You ain't got a whole bunch of kids on your team. You ain't messing around with everybody. See, I had to find love because love is very hard to find. You know, that's just like I'm gonna use brother Dana Rags for example. He said chicken heads for $200. X. Hey, Alex, that dude crazy. But anyway, that's just like him. Dana, he's got a wife. He's from Greenville too, matter of fact. You know, Dana like to have fun. We like to joke and bullshit, whatever the case may be. But this generation don't like to do what our generation like to do, and that's sitting there having a good time. Because see, if you joke with these youngsters nowadays, they want to put a bullet in your head, and the reason why they want to put a bullet in your head is because they're fighting off of I'm not. I'm basically they basically like a scorned black woman. You know what I'm saying? They in their feelings. And you know, when women get in their feelings, they cry and whine and talk about this and that and that. That's how most men are. Because it was a young man. I don't know, brother, you probably have seen it, but it went viral. It was a young man who got mad. He was from Port Arthur, Texas. And and you can hear it in his voice. He sounded like he wanted to cry. And he was just talking about, y'all motherfuckers fuck with my old lady. That's all right. Y'all come down here to PA. I'll fuck y'all up and I'll shoot y'all bitch ass niggas. And you see where she at? He gonna tell the press, you see her? There she is right there. Tell them niggas where you at right now. Tell them where you at. And he was just talking like a scorned black woman. Crying, bro, in his voice. But he was trying to hold them tears, but you can see it that he was really hurt because whoever the niggas was, they was fucking with his old lady or whatever the case may be. He must have called a text message or something. And he was hurt. But not to mention, the nigga is living with this girl. She's working, he's not. And then he making like he balling, he got gold grill in his mouth. He think he doing it big, and then he talking all this shit about how he gonna shoot a motherfucker for his old lady. And I'm like, you can see right there through his face that he never had no kind of male guidance.
None.
None. He basically had pussy raising him. Because he was talking just like a woman in man's form. I'm just telling you, like I know. Dude sound like a woman with a man's face. I mean, the brother was hurt. He was, and I'm like, God damn. Matter of fact, now I know they ain't gonna fucking copyright me for this video here because this ain't copyright by shit, but let me show her a little clip of that because I got it because I sent it to Lisa because she sent me the video the first time, but this brother that I be following on Facebook, shout out to the brother, I can't think of his name, but I'm gonna play you his clip that he did. Let's see. Okay, where you at, Lisa Pam? I want you to see this, bro. And I know you're gonna shake your head when you see this shit. Cause dude was just, he sounded just like a woman, in a man's voice. And I'm like, dude, it's not even all that serious. Here it is, right here. Let me see. I'm talking about, man. I couldn't even laugh. I just shook my head because I was really in his Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show it right now. Here we go. Man, this dude was. This is a shame. Ladies, y'all need to take notes of this video right here for real. Check this shit out. Check this out. Hold on.
Just cause I'm mad today, cause it's gonna be eternity, nigga. I catch any one of y'all around my son, I'ma unload on your ass. I don't give a fuck if you with your grandma, mama, cousin, daughter, son, all that shit, nigga. You're gonna get wet on this live and doing all these snaps and all that extra shit. Cause black don't do none of that, homie. Black look like a bomb. That's what she look like. Alright, so all that makeup and all that shit giving y'all. Cause I'm telling you now, this my woman. I know what she look like, ratchet and all, homie. So all that extra shit y'all doing, cuz, cut it out, homie. She ain't allowed to come to PA. She ain't allowed to do none of that no more. That shit dead. She in Beaumont, Texas. So if y'all wanna come see her, y'all come out here and do that. So for all you bitch, I'm glad it's 40 niggas on here. I hope it's 40 y'all niggas from PA on this hoe. Cause like I'm telling you niggas.
Listen. Look like bro is really upset. God, bro, y'all don't ever do this, man. Don't ever do this. Obviously, he on Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, whatever, going off on his woman. This is supposed to be his woman, talking about how gangster he is. You talking to a screen, homie. You talking to a screen. 40 people messing with your woman. PA, I know you talking about Port Arthur and all this stuff. You know how she look. You trying to embarrass the woman on live, but you still with her. How y'all gonna want to be with a woman and then you trying to embarrass her and then talk about 40 dudes on there? Bruh, this woman ain't gonna never respect you. No woman should ever respect you. This dude is going neurotic. You can hear it in his voice. He's hurt. He's tore down. He heartbroken. But let's continue to see how gangster this dude is. Gangster to a screen.
Hear me out. Fuck PA. Ain't none of you niggas fucking with a young nigga like me. And these don't come out, nigga. These permanent, cause I'm really out there like that, nigga.
Mouth dog, guys. Isn't that what they call it? Mouth dog. They don't come out. Real got a mouth. That certifies that you're a made man by having permanent gold teeth. Let's continue.
Yo, nigga, 22, nigga. Ask somebody, nigga. Fuck is y'all saying? So keep on acting like that again. Where you at right now? All right, with who? Who got a key to this house? All right, then, so stop playing on my top. Share something else or post something else on Facebook like you.
Look at them eyes like nigga.
Like this dude's a whole cornball, but I'm letting them get the buns. Who got a key to this house?
That's the thing about, you know what I'm saying, when the women get, you know what I'm saying, that nookie, man. Some folks don't know how to handle it, bro. It turns them, you know what I'm saying, to crazy ass.
On live. This is why she messing with other dudes because of how.
You heard me?
I'm gonna cut that out.
Man, you heard me. That's exactly why.
You know what? Here's my thing with that.
If these, let me just say this right here.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
If that most of the time, you know what I'm saying, when you don't have that male, you know what I'm saying, real figure in your life, you know what I'm saying, or you find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that can be that mentor for you at least, you know what I'm saying, to put you on path on certain things. And the thing about it is that you're a mama's boy per se, whereas that you expect your woman to take care of you. Well, here's the thing about it is that type of unstable little boy grows into an unstable man. And now women, this is the important part. When you get an unstable man some of the good nookie, that's gonna put him in a mind that's he don't know how to control himself. He don't know how to act. You done made things a lot worse. So now he's got possessive because he looks at you as a toy like a little boy, and I don't want nobody else playing with that, even though I don't play with it as much.
Well, he's got to get his whole notion of mindset from somebody. It's sure the hell didn't come from a man. It came from a woman.
It's got to, because ain't no man that I know is gonna ever get on the phone and be at the screen screaming at.
Well, okay, somebody just tagged me the situation in Hollandale. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Man, I tell you, boy. I tell you, when you think the shit's get better, it's gonna eventually. I've always heard the minister and many people say that, you know, when you think it's getting better, it's gonna get eventually worse before it gets better. And that's the whole concept of what's going on in today's society. Because, you got a lot of women that are bitch made, bitch raising these young men. And that's just the way it is, regardless of how we want to look at it. You know, okay. Breaking news: shooting in Hollandale, leaving a male deceased. Authorities are now investigating a shooting that claimed the life of a male. Witnesses say that the victim is from Greenville, Mississippi. No additional information is available at this time. I will be sure to update you as I receive those details. For the family of the victim, Hollandale. Oh boy. Somebody said, did this happen at the Sam Chapin Festival? Let me see. Anybody answer? Yeah, they had a blues festival down there today.
In Greenville?
No, in Hollandale.
Okay.
They said, woo, and everybody was just having a good time at the Sam Chapman Festival. We all can do us, continue to be for better days. I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow from Chop because I know he'll tell me about it. He'll give me a call. Give me a call tomorrow. He probably the club tonight. But that's the reason why, bro. I don't know what the fuck to say. I really don't. That's some crazy shit, bro. It's like this shit is getting worse and worse every day, every weekend. It's like these motherfuckers say, you know what? No hope. And even though that was Obama's vice president, former President Obama's, one of his words was hope. That hope shit ain't worth a damn. That hope is like we shall overcome. You'll never overcome. The reason why you'll never overcome because in order for you to overcome something, you gotta first know what the fuck you're overcoming.
Tell me about it, bro.
Because you ain't overcome a whole lot of shit, not overcome and know what the fuck you overcome. You know, I mean, these young folks, man, they ain't got a soul in their body that really gives a fuck right now. And the reason why is because, like I say, you can't have a baby with everybody.
Nope.
All these women that we see that look good, got fat ass, big titties, pretty face, thick in the waist, all that goof ass shit don't mean nothing. I remember reading back here, they said the devil, Satan, was a beautiful angel, but he was an evil motherfucker. He was going around destroying and tearing up shit. Same thing. See, we always looking for beauty and booty, but we ain't looking for what we need to be looking for, and somebody that's got confidence in themselves and say, guess what? If we do have a child together, I want, and it's a little boy, I want the man to help raise that child. I want the man to be in that child life on a man perspective than I am. You don't hear that no more. You know, we had a man named James Evans Jr. on a TV show called Good Time. That's the only black man form on television in television history. There will never be another James Evans Jr. Sr. on television like that. And Mr. Charlie figured that shit out on that first and second episode of Good Times back in 1974 to 1976. And he figured that by having this man being shown on national television was going to make black men in America basically bow down and kiss the ring to their fathers in the home. Respect their father. Be respectful to themselves. They don't want that. You can't make no money by motherfuckers being respectful, because the prison system the prison cells won't be filled. There'll just be a bunch of prisons with no goddamn body in that bitch. You don't want that. You're like, goddamn, I got a big ass 30-acre prison cell, so prison penitentiary sitting off in buttfuck Texas somewhere. It ain't hardly got nobody in that motherfucker. How can I get motherfuckers to fill up my prison so I can make this money? $15,000 to $20,000 a head? Tell me somebody ain't making no money off our stupidity around this bitch. Yeah. But at the same time, meanwhile, they get mad at us for basically floating the shit out there into society. Want to tell us that we don't need to be talking about certain things. Why not? Oh, because you can hurt people's feelings. What? Oh, y'all care about feelings? Damn, when y'all start caring about feelings? The last time I checked, we were getting fucked off, shot down in the street, raped, killed, murdered, genocide, divided and conquered. And I didn't see feelings nowhere on the paperwork. Nowhere. So now all of a sudden y'all care. Yeah, right.
They never did.
Yeah. Only reason why y'all care to a certain degree is when it's something that benefits you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you knew that the music that we played back in the days had a lot of messages in it. Ice Cube had a song called "Be True to the Game," and he was talking about these motherfuckers that basically, what do you say? How motherfuckers go out to be one way today and another way tomorrow, and you think you're doing something, and you don't even realize that these motherfuckers already got somebody in your place, and you don't even know it. All they waiting on you to do is fuck up one time. Stephen A. Smith already know. That's why he doing what he doing, because he already knows another Stephen A. Smith somewhere on outside that door waiting on him to fuck up. Because you got a line. That's why we call it the coon train. Because you got a train full of niggas waiting to take any position to help Mr. Charlie fulfill his agenda about us. Because when we talk about the vaccine, the hokey pokey, oh, they're gonna get somebody coming there and tell you the otherwise. Don't you know how many motherfuckers that don't even say nothing to me because of what we talk about on this podcast? Don't you know how many motherfuckers that I know don't like me, that play like they like me? I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. For real. And I'm not just saying that to make myself look like something. I'm just saying that because I know what the business is. Man, I'm 45 fucking years old. I'm not 13, 14, or 15. I don't give a fuck. When I was back in them days, I used to care. Now I don't give a damn. Because I already know what's already set up for me. And what's set up for me is that I go down the straight path that makes me feel good. Not what nobody else thinks. Because nobody can't do me and I can't do nobody. That's plain and simple as that. Shit. I live for me. I don't live for nobody else. Because see, if I live for somebody else, I've been dead a long time ago. It's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. But I got a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the whole censorship, the way they doing us in society, is it helping the new generation be a better person than who they are, or is it making them be worse than who they are?
It's provoking them to be worse than what they are. Because let's just take this back 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
Go back a little bit further than that, actually, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go back to, the late 80s, going into the 90s. Remember we had Schoolhouse Rock Saturday mornings? Remember we had the Electric Company, we had, Sesame Street. These were
Mm-hmm.
shows that the government the PBS, public, you know what I'm saying, broadcasting station, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they had an ETV, educational television, you know what I'm saying, network. All these was
Mm-hmm.
help, you know what I'm saying, to gear the generation, the younger generation, to be smarter and better than the
Mm-hmm.
previous, you know what I'm saying, generation. And the only
Right.
reason why they was doing that at that time frame because the Russians during that time frame had put a satellite into orbit and beat out the Americans. It was called Sputnik. So now they were trying to race to see, okay, we got to get our minds sharpened. We can be in this, you know what I'm saying, this technological age that's coming up, and we can be the spearhead in this thing. Well, after they achieved that, the education for people was no longer a priority no more. Now it's all military now. We just got to beef up what we got and
Right.
defend it. And that's what they did. So they don't care nothing about, you know what I'm saying, the generations as far as their education and their well-being, because they're saying, no, we got what we need. We can use them now instead of educating, we can use them for the prisons. That's what their bodies are for now. We have no use for them. Like you said earlier, they didn't spit you out and use you already. They've got what they needed as far as, you know what I'm saying, the minds that they need to get on things unlocked the way they see fit now. And so for everybody else, and especially for our race, oh, you going under the bus.
My point exactly. So that's why I said what I said. Is this helping the new generation be a better and productive people, or is it hurting them? I've always said it was hurting them. You see it now. I just did a breaking story out of Hollandale. Somebody got shot in the head. Most people might say, what they got to do with the price of tea in China? It got a whole lot to do with the price of tea in China. Because the way they got things set up is for you to get the fuck up out of here, to make their exit strategy come to light. They want your ass out of here. They've been
Mm-hmm.
talking about this shit
Mm-hmm.
since the 1970s, up under Henry Kissinger and Tricky Dicky, aka Richard Nixon, President Richard Nixon. We're talking about depopulation control. Then you look up, you get all the way up into the 80s and 90s. Fucking what's the motherfucking name that owned TBS? He's on TBS. Ted Turner.
Uh-huh.
And all these other motherfuckers were talking about depopulation control was not a bad thing. Shit. All the way to the gateway man, Bill Gates. Population control is not a bad thing. There's too many people in society. And we gotta eliminate them some kind of way. Of course. Because there's too many people that are waking up to the bullshit, evil, and chaos that y'all basically provoking in society. They got to get you the fuck up out of here. Cause everybody ain't going along with this bullshit.
Nope.
I'm here in the fucking state of Texas right now as we speak. And you see majority of Caucasian people and a couple of blacks just like myself not wearing a goddamn mask on their face. It ain't because they can't breathe up and they or whatever with that damn shit over their face. It's because it's mindless. Because whatever gonna happen to you, gonna happen regardless. And that little piece of cloth is not gonna stop you from doing or getting anything. And they basically making you look like a damn fool because they know, like I said once again, you are the weakest link. You are the lame. You are senseless.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing you to the left as much as they fucking can because they don't give a rat's ass about you, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your great grandmama, your auntie, cousin, god brothers, god sisters, and whoever else in your fucking family.
Have you been
Because
to the Denver airport?
I drove past in my truck. Hold on.
Well, if you ever get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to stop off at the Denver airport and go inside the concourse part of it, they have a mural painting that's up there that was done in 1997.
Mm.
Now, when you look on it, it looks, you know what I'm saying, apocalyptic because they got all types of strange things on it. But one of the settings that they have on there is children with masks on their face. That was painted in 97.
Mm.
Now, outside of the Denver, airport, they had this pale looking demonic horse out there. Crazy thing is the same color the one they talking about in Revelation was, the horse of death riding around. So why is it they putting these things up years before, and right now things are playing out just the way it is? Unless there was an agenda in place and it's going just the way they want it to go now.
Basically, it's always been a creative. In order to create a story, you got to make up a narrative. In order to create a narrative, you got to make up a story. It's never been a time that America has never created a story. They always create stories to propose their agenda, because it's just like if you got somebody in your house and you don't want them to be there while you trying to make out with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever the case may be, and you say, "Hey, I got some money. I got 2 tickets to the Michael Jackson Prince concert or some shit," and you give them that ticket, and you expect them to go to that concert so you can go ahead and get it on. That's the same way with this shit that goes on in society. Look what they did with the hokey pokey. I'm gonna buy you. Hey, look at this beautiful cheeseburger and French fries. It looks so good, doesn't it? It looks delicious. Look, so delightful. Now, if you take this hokey pokey, you can get this burger and fries for free. Oh, go deeper than that. You want to fly around the world? Shit, you'll get a year-round pass if you take this hokey pokey. On United Airlines, you go anywhere in the world you want to go. It's the same shit. Fulfill their agenda, and you will get whatever the fuck you want in society, according to them. But guess what? As soon as you fulfill their agenda, you might not even wake up out of this goddamn shit. Because by the time you put this shit in you, they already know you're going to die. So you with the muzzle, I want to get a flight to Honolulu. But you ain't going to make it to it because you already have dead.
Sad.
These motherfuckers, but see, that's how Satan works. He not working to make you feel good and make you happy. He gonna tell you that's what he want, what he gonna do, but he ain't gonna do it. They don't give a damn about you being healthy in this country. They got too much thing. They got too many businesses that are making money off of you getting sick. It's called GMO, Monsanto. Monsanto own damn near 85 to 90% of all these food companies that we've been dealing with since we were young. Kellogg's, General Mills. I can go on. The list goes on and on. And they care about you getting hokey pokey. And these motherfuckers is putting general modified shit and stuff. You basically think you eating a chicken sandwich, but your ass is eating probably dog manure. But you care about me? Oh, fuck out of here. And then you know you ain't shit by putting flavors of chicken on some shit and tell you this is a chicken sandwich. That's how G these motherfuckers is on it. That's how G these motherfuckers is. Do you think they care about you being healthy? No, they don't care about you being healthy. Because like I said, I ate McDonald's for years, and I could tell the difference from the McDonald's then to the McDonald's now. It doesn't taste the same. When you used to roll up on McDonald's, you used to smell the burgers coming down the highway. You don't smell nothing. So what the fuck is that they cooking?
And they eating it up, bro.
I had to catch myself because I used to get them damn double quarter pounder because I was like, I'm starving to death. But just think about it. It's more of these big ass corporation restaurants, fast food restaurants out here than it is the regular mom and pop restaurants.
That's
And
right.
it ain't because they care about your eating habits. Miss me with that.
Well,
They
bro,
care.
I'm gonna tell you, if you really still want a burger, the only place that's still really serving real beef right now is Hardee's. That's why the burgers are so high. Because it's the only, you know what I'm saying, still ground beef you get. Now, if you're going anywhere else, Burger King, Mickey D's, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be getting plastic and horse meat. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you how you like it. You can add bacon
Oh
if you
yeah,
want.
oh yeah, I know about all of that. But they got places like Waterburger out here in Texas, and out of my hometown, In and Out Burgers. They didn't put one. They didn't put a couple of chains out here in Dallas Fort Worth too. They come out of Los Angeles.
Yep.
They out here out here in Texas too, and
Okay.
that got real 100% ground beef. That's the reason why they got lines wrapped around the goddamn building because they know that's Caucasians know that's real meat, and the shit is delicious. But just like you said, you can tell what's real and what's fake by the population growth and by the smell. If you can't smell it, you what the fuck is that you eating? You might be eating some motherfucking nigga that shot somebody in Chicago or some shit.
Well, in a related story to that, it was a place that was in Detroit, but they was running, you know what I'm saying, black market with body parts from people from Chicago that had gotten killed. And you could just guess who the grace was that they were using the body. They bust that open, but that's what's going on also in this country.
Mm, wow, that's crazy as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Well, we can go ahead and get ready to end this goddamn podcast. That we done went 2 hours and we're at 2 hours and 30 minute mark. Well, you finally made it through the damn podcast, bro. Finally,
Yeah. Yeah.
your phone didn't blur out this time.
Well, I'm over here. I got the card in it right now though, so I still, you know what I'm saying, need to get a new one though. But I got the card checking on this, so but it's
Yeah,
all
you gotta go. You gotta go and get the cord, man. You can't be letting your phone win the war. You gotta win the war too now.
I'm definitely gonna do
Yep, you can't let the phone win the war. I don't know. Let's see, what time is it? I'm probably while go online and play some music. I know First Lady like that shit. Probably play a couple of songs for an hour. Yeah, guess I'll go ahead and do that and play a little song, play a little couple of joints for the night. Why this yak is kicking in.
Well, that's what's up. I'm about to go get me some food myself, though. So, like I said, my hunger done got kicked in now.
Oh yeah, well, I ain't eating no more shit now. I had some Chinese, I had some Asian food not too long ago, so I'm good to go.
That sounds
Look,
good.
look at First Lady says, sure do. Yeah, yeah, we finna go ahead and strike it up over there on Mixcloud, First Lady. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get that side up and shit and bullshit around. Cause she
All
been,
right.
bro. But as always, man, it's been real. Glad you made it on time this time. You know I had to ring your fucking phone off the hook, get you on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that goddamn the shit segment started. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have the sound effects and every damn thing. When he said shit.
Yeah, I need that. I need that.
You know the game. You seen it? I know you tripped out on that my little story thing. I had the game, so that was the game song. The shit.
I didn't know that day, you know what I'm saying? He had did it, but I
Yeah,
saw it
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the song. I might play that on my. I might play that in my mix tonight.
Well, good. Go ahead. That sounds like a good song
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He came out with that shit in 2007, 2008, something like that.
Yeah, that was my first time hearing it though.
Yeah, that's the game. All right, bro. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast, man. And shit. And I guess I'll see you hopefully on the Wednesdays rant.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all willing, bro. That's what's up. But yeah, peace, shalom, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely enjoy the rant.
All right, peace, bro. All right, that's going to end tonight's podcast. Shout out to my brother Dark Prince and brother Judah, as well as my brother Alamo. I'll probably go by and holler at him in Fort Worth tomorrow too. I'm probably just going around seeing some of everybody hopefully tomorrow. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be acting all bougie like that. But it's been a show. It's been a show. It's been a show tonight. Yeah, I had to get it in as always. But in the meantime, between time, you guys be safe and be easy. I'm finna go over here on Mixcloud, Mixcloud.com, man. Y'all need to check me out. You know what I'm saying, on the ones and twos, video magic, you know what I'm saying? And check out some of the music that I'll be playing and stuff, man. Getting it in. But anyway, much love and respect to you guys. It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos signing up out of here. Deuces.